Hello, I'm Ros Somerville, Assistant Director Inclusion at Suffolk County Council. I'd like to talk to you today about an opportunity to get involved in the next SEND strategy across Suffolk. That's the Special Educational Needs and Disability Strategy. Our current strategy has been the basis of our work to improve SEND services over the last 3 years. And as it comes to an end, we want to ask as many people as possible their opinion about what we should concentrate on next. Between now and the end of November, we want to gather as many opinions as possible on what our next priorities should be as we move forwards. Before I talk more about how to get involved in the new strategy, here's a look at some of the things we've been concentrating on over the last 3 years. Our current SEND strategy has 4 priorities. Number 1, communication. Number 2, child and young person's journey. Number 3, commissioning and services. And number 4, preparing for adulthood. Priority 1, communication. In terms of our more strategic communication with you, we've made the following improvements. We have increased the amount we share via our social media accounts to keep you better informed. We've launched a new family-facing newsletter, Local Offer News. We've increased the frequency of open letters to you to let you know about major developments. And we're nearing the end of a major project to move our Local Offer website to a new platform that will make it much easier for families to navigate and search. This will launch later in the autumn. In terms of our day-to-day communication, we've launched the Inclusion Support Line, a dedicated helpline for practitioners. Increased the staffing within our SEND Family Services team. Increased the staffing within our Local Offer helpline for families. Given every family an allocated key worker within SEND Family Services. And improved our systems for tracking the progress of an education, health and care needs assessment by moving to the online system, Liquid Logic. Priority 2, the child and young person's journey. This priority covers many areas, including early intervention, SEND support, education, health and care needs assessments, education, health and care plans, and how services work with children, young people, families and schools to support improved experiences and outcomes. Our last inspection recommended that we should improve the timeliness of issuing plans, that we should make plans more person-centred, and that we needed to improve the quality of plans and the advice given. Our teams have set about making improvements in all these areas. Initially, our progress on the timeliness of education, health and care plans was good. However, the national shortage of educational psychologists has had a negative impact on this. We've been working hard to address the issue by using private EPs and by seeking to employ more EPs within Suffolk County Council. This is slowly starting to bring the timeliness back up. Alongside this, we've been working to improve the quality of our plans, and I'm pleased to report the Department for Education has assessed those they have reviewed as good. Our data shows us that the majority of children and young people we've audited are making progress towards their outcomes. We've reviewed our data from complaints to make sure we've learned from families' experiences and put things into place to make things better going forwards. We've improved our SEND decision-making panels, increasing representation from schools, health and social care. We've done a lot of work with schools to help them to support children and young people with SEND through the graduated response, which is full of resources, interventions, training and direct support to help schools better identify and meet the needs of children and young people with SEND at the earliest opportunity. Priority 3, commissioning and services. Over the last 3 years, work undertaken as part of this priority has included opening new specialist schools and units across the county, analysing data to help us predict what future needs will be, and then planning to meet those needs, developing a new neurodevelopmental pathway in East and West Suffolk, aiming to help children and young people with particular needs, such as autism and ADHD, get support sooner, and transforming mental health services by improving our systems to ensure that children with high levels of mental health needs have an allocated worker, reducing the need for hospital admissions. And finally, our 4th priority, preparing for adulthood. Some of the things we've undertaken include a new version of our SEND Transitions Guide with updated information on post-16 options for education, health and other areas of adult life, the development of the Welcoming Places map, which has been created by young people with SEND in Suffolk, indicating venues they have found to be inclusive. And we've increased our attention on employment options for young adults with SEND, including self-employment, supported internships and apprenticeships, with a video created by our SEND Young Persons Network to help employers welcome young people with SEND into their workplace. As I hope you can see, we've been busy across all 4 of our priority areas. We believe that these actions are beginning and will continue to improve outcomes for children and young people. However, I also acknowledge that at the present time, the lived experience of too many of our families has yet to improve. We must make sure that our new strategy continues to address this. We want to keep on doing the things that are working, identify where there are gaps, and understand what else we need to be doing into the future. So, I'd like to invite you to let us know what you think the new strategy should include and what the priority areas should be. We've created an online survey to make it as easy as possible for you to take part. A link to this will appear at the end of the video. Please do let us know your views, and thank you for listening.
Have your say on the new Suffolk SEND strategy at www.smartsurvey.co.uk/s/SEND23.